Hello everyone, this is Arvin. Welcome to my Docker episode 2, part 2. Okay, as previously we talked about how to install the Docker on a Windows operating system. And from then on, you can have Docker running the Docker server on the Windows, right? You don't need to set up a Linux, then running Docker on the Linux. But if you have Windows already, the Docker company already offer us a Docker toolbox, allow you to run the Docker server on a Windows operating system. How we install the Docker toolbox on the Windows? You just literally just go Google, right? Google, check Docker toolbox. You download from there, follow the instruction, and click the Windows version. You follow this instruction, then install it. Just make sure you have the visualization open. Then you go to download this toolbox, then install it. Then you will have Docker get installed on your Windows machine, which is after the install, you will have these two. So after that, you can just open a Git terminal. So you can run Docker command on the Git terminal. So let's just keep moving on from the last time. Last time we have Docker installed the Apache server, right? Then how to find out the IP address get assigned to this container. So first things, if you want to know the internal IP address get, right? Internal IP address get assigned to that container, you just type docker inspect command. Inspect command, then type the container name. Then you will find a log of the JSON format data there, right? It just print out. You just keep scrolling down to the bottom. Then you will find this area. So from there, you will see networks, right? So from the network, you will see a bridge. So from the bridge, which means the bridge connected from inside to the outside, and internal gateway is this one, and internal IP address is this one. And based on this, in a Docker container platform, you can run as many as you want, right? The Docker container runs there. So how they internally get communication, you don't need to use the external IP address, which means the outside configure. You don't need to find out, oh, I'm typing something wrong, IP configure. Yeah, you don't need to find out this one. You don't need to go with this IP address to get the connection there. This kind of things. But from internal, you can just easily run its bridge IP address there, which is star like 172 there. So that's good. Then to get there from the outside, how you gonna get the IP address? You definitely just go here, then you open this application, and this one is your local Docker container platform. Then on there, it will tell you how many containers get running and current running as well. So I was try to get access to the Apache. So how you get there? You click the setting, make sure you have the highlight on Apache container, then go to hostname and port. Then you can see this. Once you click this one, you will get, okay, I get to the Docker Apache container, right? Okay. Then while we're going to set up for today, and today I'm going to set up a Tomcat, right? A Tomcat. Also, I'm going to walk you through the Tomcat, make the configuration with Tomcat and Apache through the AJP. But first, since I already have a preset Tomcat image and the container get running there. So the Tomcat version I choose is this one. How you gonna find out the version you like it? You same way, go back to the Google, right? Then you type Google Hub, Docker Hub. Then you go here. You don't ignore the login there. So we go here, type Tomcat, and you find the Tomcat. Then you find the version works for you. There's a many one, so I'm just choosing the very common one, which is this one with Open JDK, not Oracle JDK, because right now Oracle JDK is kind of under some kind of license. Then we have to pay for it if you use it for a working purpose. Okay, let's go take a look at the preset Tomcat container. We have the container like this, right? So to know this IP address from the external to visit that page, same way, go to here, then go to setting, then check the hostname and port. You click this IP address, then you can see the hello Tomcat I already set up, and this one is for the Apache. So this is Tomcat and this is Apache. Okay, let's just keep moving on. I'm going to just walk you through a little bit some kind of other Docker command there. I'm going to stop this container, delete this container, also delete this image. I'm just going to walk you through from the beginning. Let's go. First thing is Docker. Once you have the container set up and running, you can just easily use Docker stop, then type Tomcat 8080, the name, it will tell you it stopped, right? How to check the stop? Check here, it stopped, right? Also, I'm going to remove it. Once you just keep in mind, when you remove a container and remove a image, it's kind of different, because once you want to remove a container, you need to type container remove, right? You're going to have this ID get there. So it gets removed. So let's check out. The -a means all, to display all the container, right? Okay, so the Tomcat is not there. Then Docker image. Let's see. So for now, from here, I'm not going to delete this image. No. I'm going to delete this image as well. Just show you the command, because once you try to remove a image, you have to use remove image. So see, there's a little different. One with container keyword, one with remove plus a small I there to remove the image. So just type the ID, makes it much more very specific. So after that, okay, it removed. But once I want to get it back, Docker pull, I'm going to pull this back. Okay, I'm going to put this back. It kind of takes a little bit longer. Come on, do. During its download, I'm just give you a heads up there. So once you have the Tomcat downloaded, and after you run the Docker run there, the Tomcat is kind of pure, very pure. Which means I say very pure because that sense is once you have the server running there, right? Under the Tomcat web apps, there's no any folder, even a root folder is there too. Okay, see, it's downloaded. Let's take a look at it. So we have Tomcat image ready, right? Now we're going to run this Docker container as Tomcat. Run, use the dit command, give a port 8080. Let me check which one, 8081. Now I'm going to use 8082. Forward from the 8080 from internal to outside, then give a name called Tomcat 8080 because this one I'm going to use a regular one because next one, that's why I'm mark this container as Tomcat 8080. Then tell this Docker container to clone the image from where? To clone the image from, not without dash, from this image. You can use this kind of tag name with a version tag. Instead of, you can also use this ID as well. I'm just going to use the tag name and the tag version. Let's see. Okay, see, the Tomcat is running there. Now from there, let's see, you definitely will find out a kind of a 404 version. Let's see. Okay, yep, because there's no root. How you're going to get inside of the container and set up the root from the GitLab on Windows version, right? As episode 1, there is kind of a little bit different than you directly using the Docker terminal. So using the Git terminal to get into a container, they're slightly different. Let's take a look at what's kind of slightly different. Execute. I'm going to get inside of the Docker. Which Docker? Container Tomcat 8080. Then going to bin and bash. Oops, it tell me if you're using it, try with webd. Oh, yes. See, the difference is if you're using the Git terminal, you have to be very specific because Windows it doesn't catch the single forward slash. It has to like double forward slash there. Then you can get. Oh, still not allow me to get inside? Are you kidding? Let me see. It still won't allow me to get inside. Docker execute Tomcat 8080 bin. Then bash. Hope it allow me to get inside. It looks like get a little bit stuck there, but I don't know what's going on. No, with interactors not working, then let's take a T there. T is not a no. Let's try with a D there too. This no, it won't, still a one. It still won't allow me to get in there. Okay, let's take a look at it as it recommend. Win party docker execute. See, oh, with win party. Okay, see. So yesterday when I tried, I just directly typed this command line, then it allowed me to get inside there. But I'm not sure why today it asked me to put the win parties there. So it looks like a little bit weird. So okay, this is in the Tomcat 8080 container, and you can see this container is also running under a Linux server, Linux base. So let's go to the web app. See, is there anything? No, there's anything. Definitely without root folder, the Tomcat cannot get you anything there unless you have something like root index or project folder with index there, right? That's why once I launched the Tomcat there, I found the 404 not found. So let's go make a root, right? We make a root. Now we're going to root. Now we're going to probably I need to install a Vim there, so let me just do the apt-get update there first. Then I'm going to do apt-get install Vim. All right, yes. Then I'm going to make a file called index.html. Then modify the index. Okay, I'm in Vim. Let's just type Tomcat 8080 hello world. Okay, we have this kind of rule and index files get set. Let's refresh this page again. See, Tomcat 8080 hello world. Yeah, we successed. Okay, so before I start the AJP, we can just go back to the Tomcat configure server file to take a close on what kind of options they already kind of got default open. Something's not like default open there. Let's go back to the configure folder. Then let's go check it out the server file. So right here we can see it already marked this as 8005. Yes, that's something we definitely need. Say this is the 8080 port. It's get open. Once I want to use the 8009 AJP configuration, you can see here it didn't get open. That's something you need to somehow manually to turn it on after you have the configuration, or either my next episode going to cover the Docker file, how we're gonna use a Docker file to build a image and also deploy the image to a container. But for today, I'm just directly just go here, just copy this out, copy, then go inside of the server file to modify that line. No, it won't allow me to move down. What's going on? My down, it kind of weird. My up and down kind of keyboards get locked. Oh, I kind of messed up a little bit. I'm going to click the edit anyway. Okay, just right here. Why cannot allow me? Is that because I didn't click that one to the end? Okay, it looks something weird on my machine. It looks like I have some kind of keyboard confliction there. Huh. Let me just get out there. Let me just try to... Why? Oops, why is the same? It's okay. Let's just see if I can do this kind of forcefully. Copy, paste. kind of weird. Never mind. It's okay. I'm going to write a new one. This one probably just get missed by me. So what I'm going to do is to copy this entire. Fortunately, I have some kind of just print out a copy above there. Let me see. Somewhere I definitely did a cat there. Let me see if I can just Catalina, see where it's N. Nope. I'm going to download a Tomcat server.xml file. See if I can have one from online, then just directly copy and modify over there. No, I'm going to download a Tomcat directly. 8.5. Download. I just need the zip. Yep, download there. Come on, come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Yeah, you did it. What do we need? We need this one. We need this. We need configure. We need XML. Yep, this is what we need. I'm just copy. Then go back to my desktop. Then create a tag file. Just open. Then from there, I'm going to open the AJP for later. Okay, I have this AJP ready. Okay, what are we gonna do? So we just save this for later. Let's go back to our container. Okay, we have this 8080, right? Then let's go using the previous command, the wrong command, do another thing. We have 8082, right? Let's go to 8083, then point to the AJP, then give here as a Tomcat AJP node. Let's go run it. Okay, we have this get ready there. See, the 8083 point to the AJP port. So to make sure we have the server, because as the previous Tomcat container, I already showed you, once you have these things get started there, the AJP section just get comment, right? We need to make that part as uncommon there. Let's go back to the terminal. Go get into the Tomcat 8089 container. Okay, we are in. Then what are we going to do? We're going to go to the configure. We're going to move. Well, we're going to rename this file as a backup, then create a new file which is empty, right? Then we're going to write this file. Oh, why it's not found? Because this is a new container. I have to do this again. Okay. Install Vim. This time I'm just force yes. Alright. Let's go modify this. As you can see, I have no idea why my keyboards, the direction keyboards get a confliction there, but I have this one ready. I just copied over there. So as you can see, I just uncommented the AJP part, which is here, which is this part. I open it, then the address looks like a little bit, yes, it's to anywhere. Okay, let's get exist here. Then to restart the Docker container, because you modified the server file, Tomcat A1009. Okay, the A1009 get restarted. Let's see if we can get there. A1009. No log for this container. Let's see if it's running. It's not running. Tomcat. Not Tomcat. I'm going to check the. Oh no, it didn't get running. What's going on? I definitely restarted. Let me just start the Tomcat A1009. No, A1009 won't work. What's going on? Exists 9 seconds. It says not running. It definitely has something wrong there. Probably because of I modified this file. Then I modified it as some kind of unexpected format. Let me just clean it a little bit. Let me have here cleaned out a little bit, or either I just go back to here. Oh, crash! Because I have the dash, I copied from there from the IE browser. I'm going to open you with a different notepad. Let's go take a look at this. File, open, download from all. I'm going to open this. Okay, this looks much more better. Okay, for unnecessary command, I'm just going to delete those kind of common stuff. Yep, we don't need these. We don't need this. We don't need you. I don't need you. Yep, cleaned out. Even this part, because common sense we don't really necessarily need. We just need the you know, this. We just get the necessary part, then get running there. And this part, yes. This part too. Okay, I'm going to just open you. And this command down, we don't need this too. You too. Okay, I believe this is a necessary part we need. Okay, as you can see, I made a ton of mistakes there, says to mess up the Docker container. As you can see, how Docker is powerful now, so you don't need to once you have something wrong there, you don't need to really to mess up your local environment. All you need to do is to remove it, then create a new one. Container removes this. Okay, bye bye. Check it out. If it's truly gone, yeah, it's truly gone. Let's go back to use the previous command. 8089. Going to have 8083 because this is the AJP part. So okay, I have this Docker Tomcat AJP. No, I did something wrong again. Sorry guys, today's kind of a lot of accidents. So yesterday I was trying to record this video, but there is some kind of roadblocks there. But for today, for me myself, I don't really like to cut my radio to make some it's more fancy there. I'm just going to let's just see how I'm just troubleshooting when I have a roadblock there. How I'm going to figure out what's going on there. So this is for my entire session. I will have my radio with a zero cut there, so you can see as my just natural working there. Okay, let's go back, see what I'm done, what I missed. Yeah, the port missed. Okay, see, I point the outside the port to the inside AJP port. Okay, so we have this AJP back. So let's take a look at this link. Then you can see nothing. Yes, because why it's nothing? Because the AJP part is not open. So what we're gonna do? Window party as the previous, the accident I made there. So it works with this kind of prefix. Docker xq then Tomcat A8009 no search. Oh, mistake. Fill xq. Oh, another mistake. I forgot again. Okay, we're in. Let's go work on the server file. First thing is, right, make it a copy. Then, what we do? We remove it. Oh, yeah, I renamed it. That's why I could have found it. Let's go make it. Yep, nothing wrong. Ooh, a lot of commanding types there, but next episode we will get much more easy because Dockerfile. Okay, apt-get install win. Okay, then modify this file. Throw what away? We don't need you. We don't need you. What we have here. Oh, much more. XML. It looks like I have something missed, but just make sure it get. Huh. Is that because I'm running Windows? Let's see. Okay, I have this nicely showing there with this part open. Why there's something like this? It's supposed to be AJP. This one. Where's my address? Huh. Again. Remove server. Okay, this time it's nicely showing there. Okay, now this time beautiful showing there. Oh no, I'm not going to outside. I'm going to web app, then go make a rule. What we're going to create a HTML. What we're going to say Tomcat 8009 AJP. Now we can get access. Then what? Docker restore. What's our name? Okay. Yeah, still running there. Let's go back to the thing. Oh, it still get blocked. Why it's still getting blocked? Is that because the AJP is not working? Yeah, port 8083 point to AJP. Another thing you're going to check it out from inside, that is from the network tool. Okay, we have the network tool. Let's see. Oh, it's still not getting running there. So the AJP is still not running. So what kind of things wrong? So what kind of things getting wrong? Ooh? It's still this kind of things getting wrong. Okay, I'm going to see. Is that because address? It looks like not, but it definitely, this part doesn't work there. What kind of thing is not working there? Let's say remove. Maybe that is service Tomcat restore. Unrecognized Tomcat. Tomcat A? I'm just guessing. 5? Still not. Yep, never mind. Let's go take a look at it. It because of the ports not working there. $8,009 is not working. Maybe that is because, let me just copy this part. XML formatter. Format XML. It might be because of the address. Let me just take off that. Let me just take out this part. Then delete this. Okay, then everything else looks like everything's good. Back to here, remove server, then create another one. Create another one, then modify it. Okay, this time looks like much more better, right? We don't have that part. Let's see. Okay, this time it print out successful with what? Why there's 2? RAM class. Kind of really weird formats there. Let me see if I can compress it. Compact. Okay. Compact. Maybe compact much more would be better. I never had this situation when I configure it on a Linux box, but this time on Windows kind of really weird stuff happening. This time it looks like much more better. Let's go outside, restart the Tomcat. Then go inside. Check the port. The port still not running. Huh, what's going on? Why the port still not get running? Docker stop Tomcat 8009. Go 8009. Start. Let's go inside, take a look again. 8009 still not working there. Okay, guys, never mind. I'm going to fix this issue for you to, make AJP works there by later. But for today, so far, I cannot feel myself with setting up a Tomcat AJP running on Windows Docker Toolbox container. So sorry about guys. Let's wait by my next episode. Sorry. I will make it right. No worry.